everyone, so today I wanted to talk about a pretty cool piece of equipment, which is right here, and that's the stability ball. And I wanted to talk about it because you can use it not only for the things you commonly think about, like abs and hamstring curls, but the stability ball helps keep your gym or your space that you work out in. You can keep it small, you can easily put it away, and this can replace a lot of other equipment that you use, such as benches and seats and things like that. And this is why I like the stability ball so much. It's pretty cheap too. I got this one for 10 bucks actually, but I think they cost usually around $15 to $20. But it's really cool because you can do so many other exercises, things you wouldn't even think of, and it helps to activate muscles that you wouldn't normally use when you use the stability ball instead of something like a seat or a bench, for example. So I just wanted to show you, so say you're sitting and you want to do a seated shoulder press, but if you're normally sitting in a chair, sometimes you tend to slouch and do like all sorts of things with your posture, but the stability ball really helps to keep you in good posture, and it helps to activate your core when you're keeping this good posture. So I just wanted to show you, so you have the weight on your quads, and I do suggest you always have a spotter for this, only because the first couple times you're not used to the stability ball, it is kind of slippery and it's just a little bit awkward, but you go ahead and you bring it up and press, and you bring it right back down. And there I could see that I was keeping my lower back stable, my core tight, and it really activated these muscles, not just my shoulder press muscles that I normally use. So who would have really thought that you could activate your core doing a shoulder press? Not a lot of people, right? So another move, my favorite thing I like to use the stability ball for is actually the bench press. The reason is because when you're on a flat bench, you're not really activating a lot because you're kind of just laying there. But when you use the stability ball, and I'm going to move away from the wall, but when you use the stability ball, you activate your core, your lower back, and your glutes a lot. So I want to show you. So what you want to do is, so it's kind of interesting. Like I said, you want a spotter usually. You slide forward, and I'm going to move this ball a little bit back. You slide forward without the weight, and you want to get the ball to the back of your shoulders and head. You don't want your head hanging off or anything like that. And then you have your spotter hand you the weight, and what you're doing is your hips aren't sinking. Your hips are activated up, and that's going to help activate your glutes right there. So you're pressing up and bring it down, press it up, and you're going to notice, so usually the spotter would take it away from you right now, but you're going to notice that you're really activating your glutes in that exercise, not just your chest. So it's really cool. You're activating your core, your glutes, your hamstrings, and that's just by doing a bench press. And that's why I like using the stability ball. I'm going to show you just one more exercise that you can do that you wouldn't normally do using a stability ball. And usually most people do this while they're lying on the ground, so their back is flat on the floor, so they're not activating their back muscles, right? And they're put their foot up on a step and they're doing hip lifts with their hips. But this one instead is kind of opposite. So what you're doing is you're gonna get into the same position, kind of. You are rolling yourself out, and this is hard without a spotter, but you're rolling yourself out, right? And what you're doing is your hips come down and you lift up. And this is working the glutes, and you're just working it. And you're really focused on the glutes, but you're also activating your core. And I gotta figure out how to get out of that. But So that's why I like to use the stability ball, because it's small, it doesn't take up all the space that a bench would. Like, you can't really throw a bench in a closet or anything like that. And the stability ball is great because it helps you activate other muscles that you normally wouldn't in that exercise. And it's super, super cheap, and it's a space saver. So hopefully these ideas helped you or helped inspire you to do some exercises using the stability ball. But please remember, please use a spotter the first couple times, especially because you're going to be unfamiliar with how it feels, and I don't want you slipping off and hurting yourself, okay? So thanks for watching my video on how other uses for the stability ball, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!